All right, this is very important. I realized that a lot. I realize, from myself, from my own life, and from a lot of men that I've spoken to and women. A lot of time, a man doesn't know how to deal with one's wife emotional highs and lows, but especially when she cries. We need to understand, when a woman cries, a man becomes, most of the time, the man that has not been trained, become paralyzed. He absolutely have no idea what to do. Sometimes he doesn't even know what he did to make her cry. And so that's the first thing. Then number two is, he feels like a failure. And his ego is boosted, and he goes already in self-defense, even though he doesn't know. He goes in self-defense because he feels that now by crying she's saying, oh, you made me, I'm the bad guy, right? And the guy goes in self-defense and gets upset that she's crying, or angry that she's crying, or sad that she's crying. That's number two. Number three, he feels like a failure. I failed my wife. I failed my marriage. We know how bad it is to make a woman cry. Look at what I did. That's it. Bad husband, and therefore he doesn't want anything to do with his wife. He's like, okay, you cry. That means you don't appreciate me. I'm a failure. Okay, I'm leaving. You don't want me, obviously. So now sometimes also something bad. When the woman cries, he starts trying to fix things and In most cases, when a woman cries, unless she say, I need to be alone a few minutes, most of the time what a woman ideally wants is for you to sit down next to her and give her a hug and just be there for her. And you can be quiet at the beginning, and then eventually ask if she wants to speak. Say, tell me what's wrong. I didn't realize I was hurting you. What happened? What's wrong? Right? You need to engage and pay attention. And now, please don't take me wrong. I don't want to appear like I'm diminishing the woman power, greatness. But when a woman cries, a man has to look at it as a little child crying. The greatness of the woman, the reason why she connects so much with children more than the man, and the reason she is emotionally very sensitive, is because she had that purity of a child in her. And therefore, she's much more prone to cry, just like children are much more prone to cry. Obviously, she matures with time, so she cries for more real painful things, not just simple stuff. But we have to understand that the woman is very sensitive, and that's a greatness. She's connected to her body, and it allows the man to understand like how sensitive words can be, how powerful we can hurt a woman, and how powerful our words are. So he needs to really hug her like you see a little girl crying. You're not gonna say, oh, we're crying. You go and you hug her. You. There's nothing more adorable and cute and loving, and so don't be angry. Just sit down, give a big hug, be there for her. What can I do for you? Tell me. Do you want me to just stay next to you? And be there. I think it's a very important. A lot of guys don't know how to react when women are very emotional, and this is usually the right approach in most cases. Again, we're speaking always in general. There's always exceptions. Don't think obviously that you're just the only exceptions, but again, this skill is so important. So I encourage you to really learn this lesson. And when your wife cries, don't run away, don't ignore. you know, you can let a few minutes till the tension come down, and she wants to be hugged. In most cases, she wants to be hugged. She wants to feel that you care about her, you care about her feelings, you care about the fact that she's in pain, and she's not gonna go run to daddy, right? She's not the daddy girl anymore. She's your wife. So you want her to find someone else to hug? No, you want to be the one that comforts her. You're the man. Be a man. Being a man is taking care of your wife who is crying. There's nothing more manly than that. And again, don't feel guilty. I mean, it's your responsibility. We have to work on not making your wife cry, but don't feel guilty that you get angry and your ego is so strong that you cannot take it, or you ignore it, right? So good luck to all the husbands in the world. You don't have to be a husband, but to all the men who need to take care of a woman crying, and the hug and the speaking words of love are the most important. So, aslacha to all of you.